All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, if you're watching on YouTube, I am here by myself. This is a solo mission. Elliot is behind the camera, but I am here alone. And I want to just be honest with you guys, right? There is a lot going on. If you listen to the last pod, I mentioned that the move to LA is probably happening, I'm heading out there next week to look at some apartments, to sit down with Gary at YoungLA and just go over everything. Obviously, it needs to be worth it for me, in terms of my cost of living is going up and all that. But obviously, I know everything will work out, and we're gonna have a meeting. So, not final yet, but that is what it's looking like. And obviously, we've said many times about this pod, we don't want to miss an episode, right? There's no excuses. We want to make sure we're putting an episode out every Saturday for you guys. But I told Elliot the other day, I was like, I'm all for pumping out the episodes, right? But I don't want to lose our quality, I don't want to just be throwing shit at the wall just because we said we're going to put an episode out every Saturday. I want to make sure that these are episodes that I really care about, and episodes I want to share, and episodes that hold value, and I don't want to lose that. So to me, giving up that consistency is going to pay off, and hopefully you guys respect that. Hope you guys respect that we might not put out an episode next week or the week after, but that's because we're aiming to get back to that quality, The views went down, we know that, we spoke about that. And I just think LA will be that good change, Harry will be back with me. There's so many people in LA to interview. YoungLA is there, obviously, and think about how many people they fly in for shoots, for stuff like that. Those are guaranteed podcasts. And I can't wait to get that spark back that we had in the beginning when it was like, oh, I can't wait to see what they get next. Another big guest, like, oh, I wonder if they're going to get him. And then, boom, we get that person on the pod. Like, I missed that energy that we had in the beginning. And I think you guys, well, most of you guys can agree that we lost that. We lost that spark. We lost that, what are they going to do next? Who are they going to have next? And I think it's going to come back in LA. So I'm excited for that. And I hope you guys understand and you stick with us, because season 2 is approaching of Legacy Loading, right? I think of Houston now as season 1. LA is season 2. And it's exciting. And I'm passionate about this podcast. Elliot's passionate about this podcast. Like we're it's not going anywhere, but we're not going to put out shit just to put out shit. There's no way. So this is probably going to be short. And I just wanted to come on here, be transparent with you guys, and I hope you guys understand that, because I love doing this podcast, right? But I don't want to lose sight of why I started, right? It's providing value. It's something we did for fun. And to sit down and be like, fuck, like, let's just get some shit out this week. Like, that's not us, and that's not why we started this pod. So get back on track in LA. But once again, hope you guys understand that. And I love this pod, and gonna keep going. So leave some comments down below who you guys want to see in LA, what type of episodes you're looking for, just anything, literally anything about the pod, any advice, critique, anything. We greatly appreciate it, because that's what's going to make us better. And something else I'm looking forward to doing is building out a studio, right? Wherever we go. I think that is what's going to take this pod to the next level too. Maybe a few camera angles, nice studio, and really step it up a notch, where we could start making this into a monetized business, because we put a lot into it, and it would be nice to start getting something out of it for sure. But so hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from, and that makes sense, and you guys ride this journey with us. I just want to give a quick shout out to this kid Chris I met today. He asked me if I could be in his video. He had a mic and everything. I was like, yeah, of course. And then we were talking about the pod, right? And he was talking about how much work he puts into the videos, but the numbers don't always reflect that. He says, like, he'll do a video with Chris Bumstead, interviewing him, and there'll be so many likes, and then he'll do a video with some random person, and it won't get a lot of likes. And I'm like, listen, that's just part of the game, right? I was like, when we have CG on, it gets a lot more views than a pod that an internal pod of just us, right? And his response to that was, he's like, those are the pods that I really like, though. The internal pods of you guys just talking. He's like, that's the ones I actually get the most value from. And it was super refreshing to hear that, especially right now with everything going on. And that just, it made me feel good, because that's something I preach. The numbers went down for sure, but the value is still there, And it was just nice to hear that when we're going through all this shit right now. But yeah, I can't continue sitting down here and just forcing pods out, because that's not why we started, and that's not what I want to keep doing. So the quality is coming back. Legacy Loading season 2. Elliot will still be saucing up the edits. He's figuring out his life too right now. It's a very transitional period of our lives, and this is me just coming on here, kind of fucking venting to you guys and letting it all out there. So Elliot's got some stuff to figure out too. He might possibly make the move to LA, but obviously it's his life. He needs to do what he wants to do also. It's not about just me, not about just the pod, and not about just YoungLA. Yeah, and I understand that, and it's just transitional period for everybody right now, and everyone eventually gets to this point in their life. No matter what you do, you get to a point where you got to make a decision: go left, go right, stay where I'm at, make a crazy change. And I'm excited for it, but obviously it's stressful. A lot going on, and not a lot of time to make decisions. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna keep the pod going. Everyone's gonna be happy. I'm gonna make sure Elliot's taken care of, and we're gonna go from there. Harry will be back, and Dorian will be back. Dorian's moving to LA too. If you guys didn't know, he's moving before me. He's moving fucking next week. So me, Harry, and Dorian are all going to LA. It's just insane how that happens. Like, Dorian's going for a different reason. Harry's been there, and now I'm going for my reasons. And it's kind of weird how the world works. Like, you can't make that shit up, but that's what's going on. Hope that makes sense to you guys. Hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Hope you guys are excited like I am for what's to come with this pod, because this felt like temporary, what I'm saying? This didn't even feel like Legacy Loading. It felt like we were just in this weird gray area of trying to figure out what's next. So to have some clarity about what's to come feels good. But quality podcast, that's all we want to put out. And I know you guys look forward to it no matter what every week. Who the fuck's on? A lot of you guys, you don't care. You're going to listen no matter what. And greatly appreciate that. So just want to say thank you. And I'm going to hop on live. Yo, Chris, I just talked about you on the pod. I shouted you out about what we talked about today. Stay tuned for that. Yo, where's my guy Skylar? He DM'd me asking to join. I want to get him in there for sure. I'll give him like 30 more seconds, and then I'll add someone else. Internal pod today, literally by myself. We got just Elliot behind the camera. But shorter episode. I'm just pretty much telling you guys what's going on, what's coming, and what's been going on. But season 2 is approaching. All right, I want to see Skylar, so I'm going to add my guy right here. Season 2. Drinking emergency right now. Yo! Dude, I'm sorry. I got no special guest with me today. It's just me.
No, you're good, bro. What's up?
What's up? What's going on, man? What are you doing? Driving?
No, I'm just chilling, parked in a car. I'm at work.
Shit, you want a break?
Yeah, no, I'm like at work. I mean, I work for my dad's business, so like it's like I'm okay right now. I don't have like someone like nagging on me like, and shit.
No, I got you. You just chilling while everybody else works.
Pretty much. I'm over here. I know. It's like I'm literally supposed to bring this car in because we have a box.
Yeah.
And then I saw that the live went up, and I was like, you know what? It's my time.
Yeah, it's your time, bro. All right, we got a question for me. I'm by myself, but what do you got?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like I saw that it says ask a question to LT. I was like, all right, so when you moving to LA?
That's literally what this pod is right now.
That's what I figured. I figured that's what it's probably gonna be about
Yeah, I'm pretty much just giving everybody a rundown of what's going on, what's to come. We were gonna sit down and do like a little internal pod today, but I was like, dude, like I don't want to lose the value. I mean, lose the quality of this pod. You know, it shouldn't feel like fuck. We got to just get an episode out. You know, and that's kind of the point we got to right now. And I just wanted to like address that. That's why I'm on here alone. Just pretty much saying when I get to LA, which is very soon, next month, obviously I'll be back with Harry. Dorian's there, and we're gonna revamp the whole pod, you know, get a studio, possibly get 2 camera angles, and ton of new guests, obviously, because LA is a whole different world, and there's so many people we haven't interviewed, and it's exciting, you know.
Oh, my bad.
There you go.
Just saying, like, are you trying to make it kind of more like kind of like how like Max Tuning has his podcast where like they change like the different angles and stuff.
Yeah, dude, everything. I want to level up the look of the pod, make a studio, more guests, you know what I'm saying? Really be consistent, and it's going to be good to have Harry back with me, you know, have Dorian back, and we're going to do everything the right way. Not that we haven't been doing everything the right way, but it's been tough, the transitional period, like Harry leaving, you know, and just trying to keep it going. The flood, you know, our equipment getting fucked up, but I'm excited, you know. LA is going to be season 2. That's the way I'm looking at it, and it's going to be dope. I'm actually heading out there next week to view some apartments. So it's a lot happening fast, but it's exciting.
Are you gonna be like by any chance going to the same Gold's Gym that Sush goes to?
Yeah, we're obviously gonna be training together and stuff, but I'll see when I'm out there what gym I'm feeling. Probably.
Also, like, just like maybe one day I run into you because I go to that gym sometimes every now and then.
Oh, for sure, bro. Dude, once I'm out there, I'll
it's like
obviously
20 minutes away from me.
Yeah,
So I when I want to.
yeah, I'll post about it when I'm out there, but I'm sure I'll be wherever Sush is at first. We'll get some lifts in together.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Cool. Well, best of luck to you, bro.
All right, dude. I appreciate you, bro. Get back to work. Stay busy, bro.
A little break.
No, you're good, man. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
See you in LA. Great guy, right? Great guy. That was dope. I feel like, was he on here before? That dude? No?
At this point, it's hard for me to remember.
Yeah, he looks familiar. But yeah, shout out that dude. That was cool. And he's in LA, so I'm sure I'll see that guy out there. I don't forget his name. I already forgot his name. But yeah, that is gonna wrap up this episode. I'm not gonna sit here and just rant and repeat myself over and over again. Legacy loading is something I'm so passionate about, you know, and I'm gonna keep it alive. I've been keeping it alive, and it's gonna be nice to get back with Harry, you know, and get some new guests on. Still doing the travel pods whenever we can, but this has been a crazy month mentally. There's so much going on, so much to figure out in a very short amount of time. But that's why I wanted to come on here, just address that, and appreciate anyone keeping up with the pod, keeping up with my YouTube videos, keeping up with YoungLA drops. I really, really appreciate it, and I'm excited for what's to come, and I hope you guys stick around because a lot of good stuff is in the horizon. Right now, it's the weird in-between period, but we're going to get there. Love you guys. See you in episode 50. Crazy. We need a fucking sick guest, so I don't know when we'll be back, but stay with us. Understand what's going on, and this is just part of the bigger journey, okay? We'll be back. Legacy loading for life. I don't know what the fuck I just threw up, but if you're on Spotify, appreciate you. I know a lot of you guys listen on Spotify, which I don't even have Spotify. It sounds crazy, but I know a lot of you guys, when you're driving to work and stuff, you listen to the pod. So if that's you, I fucking appreciate you, and leaving a review helps out a lot on Spotify. So that would be greatly appreciated, and I love you guys. I will see you in the next episode. Where, when, why, I don't know, but see you then. Peace.